Stereo. Okay, yeah. Okay, Grand Emperor. Oh my God, he's right outside. What? Okay. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Oh, Grand Emperor Aqueon, the dimensional being. Thank you so much. Oh, Grand Emperor Aqueon. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Hello, esteemed shareholders, and welcome. Welcome to the upper dimensional beings here. Welcome, ascended masters. And welcome, Elon Musk. I am so overwhelmingly excited to welcome you all to this biflogonaural meeting, this shareholder meeting for the Grand Aquarium Empire Network, your entertainment home for the hatred and humiliation of human beings. Before we get started, I would like to celebrate the being without whom any of this could exist. Grand Emperor Aqueon, the endless fish tank from whence all aquatic life is decanted, whose vision and commitment to artistic integrity and freedom of speech caused them to create this station so many eons ago. On today's agenda, we are going to be looking at this last fiscal flognar. We'll be voting in new network executives, and we'll be voting in new shows for the Grand Aquarium Empire lineup. Oh my goodness. So, without further ado, to present to all of you this year's financials, I would like to invite to the stage the Chief Financial Intern of the Grand Aquarium Empire Network, Mitch.
Hello. Thank you. I'm very happy to be here as I sit on my golden throne. I mean, chair, of course. Not a throne, but chair, yes. Making money for us all, yes.
Oh, yes. The Grand Aquarium Empire Network prides itself on putting out content with the highest artistic integrity while also making the most returns for its shareholders than any other media network in any dimension. Isn't that right, Mitch?
Oh, absolutely. 100% true.
And I'm so excited for you to tell us all about the grand successes of the Grand Aquarium Empire Network. Are you ready? Oh my God.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's do this.
Okay. Let's look at our first graph. Producer. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh my God. So tell us what's going on here.
So, as you can see, we have increased revenue by 0.5 quintillion quatlus in the last quarter, and mostly from our devout subscribers who pay us all of their income. Isn't that just beautiful? They're practically slaves. It's great.
Oh my goodness, it's so wonderful. Mitch, tell us, what financial strategies do you think that we put in place this last flognar that is going to lead to increased success in the future along the trajectory that we're already on?
Well, you see, with careful research and careful observation, we've realized that it's just death. Lots of death. All the killing on the show, that's all money for us. So you see how much death we have on these shows? So much money. We have people to do that. I believe you are one of those people who do that, right?
Yes, oh my God, I am. Oh my God. I mean, this isn't about me. Like, this is about the Grand Aquarium Empire Network. But yeah, no, I'm totally a producer on some shows that happen to be like, I don't know, maybe the flagship show of the Grand Aquarium Empire Network. But no, this isn't about me. This is about the Grand Aquarium Empire Network and all of the glorious returns that you shareholders are seeing because of our success. Mitch, I would love if you could share with us a little bit about the return on the investment for our shareholders, perhaps based on ownership of the Grand Aquarium Empire Network.
Oh, well, as you can see, we have now increased our subscribers threefold in trillions, of course. There will be no other number, but it's just a beautiful sight to see. They're all cash cows, all of them. They're just beautiful subscribers. We love you. We promise we do. And it's just so great. So as you can see, they're all giving us way too much money, and because of that, they get to see more death. It's great.
Oh my God, that's so exciting. Thank you so much, Mitch. I would love if you could share with our shareholders here a little bit about why you are so exceptionally qualified for your role as Chief Financial Intern and why they should put their trust in you for a sound financial future for themselves, their families, their descendants, and themselves if they're immortal.
Well, you can see, I both murdered and bought my way into this seat. So you know I am dedicated to making money where I want to make money. Even this chair. I killed the guy sitting in this chair, and now it's mine. I bought it, too. You can do both. I did it. It's just that those are my qualifications, but also in addition, I would like to say that I have before this, I have also helped with murdering with grand explosions for the Grand Empire, because it is a beautiful sight to see. Nothing quite like it. Nothing just I can't create words for the feelings that it gives me, but it is just beautiful.
Talk to us a little bit about the Grand Aquarium Empire and its competitors right now in the field.
Oh, well, as you can see, we have some competitors who try their hardest, and we got NBC, who's doing a good job with their shows and their little human people, but it's just nothing in comparison. Because you know how these graphs are logarithmic. They're definitely logarithmic. And you see, we are just increasing more and more and more. And we see TBS is just not doing it. They're not doing it. There's just not enough death. It's like they have death like once or twice a season. What is that? There's not enough killing. Where's the murder? Come on. We need to see this beautiful sight.
Not nearly enough murder. No, not nearly enough murder. In the tantric broadcasting system, you should eat our dust, okay? And you can stop sending recruiters to call me, okay? I'm not going to help you with your program. I'm extremely happy with the opportunity that I have here. All right. Maybe you haven't heard of us, Grand Aquarium Empire Network. Right, Mitch?
We're kind of the best. We're kind of the filthiest and richest and the best.
Oh my goodness. Well, Mitch, thank you so much for sharing those financials with us. We'll have you on a little bit later as our board at the top of decision making, below the top of decision making, below the top of decision making for the Grand Aquarium Empire Network when we look at this Blognar's new programs.
I love it. I just can't wait. I'll see you then.
Excellent. The next item on our agenda is voting in new network executives. Now, there comes a time in every aquarium's life cycle where they become eligible to be promoted from show host to network executive. And when that time comes, there's only one person, one executive who can filter the wheat from the chef. And that is Executive Britta. Executive Britta, welcome to the shareholder meeting.
Hello, esteemed shareholders. I am Executive Britta, Senior Inquisitor of Neoteric Recruits. I am very pleased to be presiding over today's interview.
Oh my goodness. I'm just so excited to be on the same screen as you, Executive Britta. I just wanted to say, so I'm gonna call them up. I'm gonna call up the next aquarium, but I just wanted you to know that I know this guy, and he's kind of amazing. So get ready to have your socks blown off. Oh my god. I would love to welcome to present themselves to be a network executive. The Grand Trivia!
It's me! Fluo, Grand Trivia Master of the Aquarium Empire, and all around great being.
Hello, Fluval.
Hello, Executive Britta.
It is good to have you here. Thank you for your promptness.
I am always prompt. If there's one thing they know about me, it's that I love seeing human beings suffer and yell in pain. If they know a second thing about me, it's that I'm prompt. They know a third thing about me, it's that I'm a good listener sometimes.
Liv was a very good listener, and they're a very good listener.
Noted.
Also, no, you don't get a tote bag.
No.
Not you. You can have a tote bag if you want, but the viewers don't.
Would you like a tote bag? I can get you a tote bag.
Do you want a tote bag?
Do you want a tote bag?
Executive Britta?
I'm gonna go get a tote bag.
Go get a tote bag. Oh boy.
Thank you.
Yes.
Anyway, now that the intern is gone, let us proceed. At this meeting, we will be deciding the fate of shareholder Grand Trivia Master Fluval in regards to his, pardon me.
I mean, I get it. It's fine.
In regards to their motion to be promoted to network executive, seniority shall be given to the decisions of current executives, ascended masters, Elon Musk, and other senior shareholders, of course, with absolute power of refusal residing with our current senior most shareholder, Grand Aquarium Emperor Aqueon.
Oh, of course. I mean, obviously Aqueon has the ultimate say.
Yes, the fact that it needed saying was unsaid.
Uh-oh.
I have a tote bag. Would you like? I found the tote bags.
You still want that tote bag?
I found the tote bags. Would you like the tote bag? I'll send you the tote bag. I'll send you the tote bag.
Kristie, you can come back. Come back, Kristie.
I'll have it sent to you.
No, you can stay here, Kristie. You can stay.
Okay.
Yes, Kristie, why don't you stay? I shall receive the tote bag post-haste.
It's a really nice tote bag. It's really nice. Fluval made it. Fluval made the tote bag, actually. Yeah.
I did. It's a quantum tote bag. It can hold unlimited items in it.
Yeah, it totally can.
Gary Gygax ripped me off with a bag of holding, but, it's in there. Mine's real, so it's better. What?
I do appreciate the attention to detail. Due to recent cutbacks in my department, we have been experiencing a lower level of client subjugation, and so there are a lack of complimentary minions and tote bags currently present in my office.
Oh my god.
That's a real shame. That's a tragedy.
My god. Thank you so much for telling me, because I'm the head of the intern orientation program, which means that don't even worry, because I can find your interns because I know you because network executives, you're network executive. Don't you like Fluval? Doesn't he have such a helpful intern?
Look at my healthy glow.
Yes.
I should clearly be an executive, so I could manifest that glow through the whole network. Yeah.
That is to be decided. Fluval.
Yes, I will if I ever become a president of anything. I will absolutely support torture and murder. I believe that is a false dilemma, and we can have both.
Oh my god.
Yes, torture should always come before and after murder.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Executive Britta. That is a very wise statement.
So wise. Oh my god, it's so wise. Oh my god.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad I got your vote. I'm glad I got the vote of at least one shareholder out there.
Wonderful. That is also noted. Now, Fluval, a couple of questions before we move on to our vote.
Sure.
What do you believe makes a good network executive?
I think that you have to have the level of sadism that I have shown show after show for the Grand Aquarium Empire Network. I mean,
Show after
show, Grand Trivia, Radio Free Multiverse, all those shows, I've shown that I truly delight in the suffering of third dimensional beings. Not more than that, I have experience running an organization and having a responsible intern Carol here do everything that I need.
Yes.
We also have an audience question, and so you see, bringing that up shows my ability to multitask. Would you like to answer that question about your fashion choice and your military rank? You, intern Cheryl. Yeah, your fish cauldrons.
My goodness, yes. No,
Your
these
fish
are my
epaulets.
cauldrons. They are both a symbol of rank and status. And oh my god, they're so fashionable. Don't they look like Fluval? Oh my god. Aren't they so cute? They look like Fluval. Oh my god.
I don't agree with Tiger Bates that a good executive needs fun socks. I think a good executive should just make whatever decision is appropriate for them and not pretend that they're accountable to these lowly third dimensional beings and other high dimensional beings that are nonetheless not part of our empire.
Yes, that said, it does improve efficiency to have a pair of fun socks.
And I was going to say, if I become
totally.
an executive, I'll obviously put socks on these fins of mine. And I think you're right. Obviously, efficiency, it'll help. Efficiency is most what matters to me.
I'm gonna get on that. That's actually my fault. It's my fault that that they didn't have socks. It's my fault they didn't have socks. I'm gonna get the socks. It's my fault.
It is your fault. No, it is.
It's my fault. Is that intern?
It is intern Carol's fault that I don't have them on. But I will absolutely make sure that they're always on if I become a network executive. I would never diminish the greatness of the network executive board by not having fun socks.
Wonderful. Next question.
Yeah?
How have you recently devoted yourself to the Grand Emperor Aqueon in your daily personal life?
I destroyed the Earth of Arthur from NASA. I didn't destroy the Great Necromancer, and instead we recruited the Great Necromancer to join the network. So that shows me putting the network's needs before my own, because I obviously would want to destroy the homeworld of any being I come across. Also, just my general, I think, vibe puts off a good energy for the network.
Vibes.
My vibes.
Noted.
I'm glad my vibes were noted.
Last
I
question.
hope so. Oh, sorry. Yes. Just continue. Grand Executive Britta. I did not mean to interrupt you.
Pardon. Second to last question.
Oh, wow. You added a whole other question. I hope that means I'm killing this.
We shall see.
Okay.
If you could choose one superpower, what would it be and why?
Oh my god, Fluval! I got these are Fluval socks. These are Fluval socks. There's a so look at the dinosaur. It's asking a question. Oh my god, look how funny! Look how the birds.
They're fun.
They're so fun. Look how fun Fluval socks are. These are Fluval socks. They're the funnest socks.
If they're fun enough, then they are my socks. If they are not fun enough,
that was me. Then it was my
then
fault.
it's intern Charlene's fault for bringing these. I don't know why intern Carl brought me these.
Yeah, that's true.
The socks are sufficient and have been, as with all things. Noted.
Good. Thank you for bringing those to me, intern Charlene.
Oh my god, you're welcome. Oh my god, Fluval.
The shareholders agree that those are fun socks.
Oh my god.
Last question.
Yes.
What makes you, Fluval, the best candidate for a network executive?
I think it's my fun socks, my vibe, as was noted, and also just my flognars of service to the Grand Aquarium Empire.
So many flognars.
I've destroyed so many planets in the name of Grand Emperor Aqueon. I've tortured so many third-dimensional beings. I'm a judge on Aquarium's Next Top Intern.
Yeah.
Where I am instructing the next generation of interns in the most effective and entertaining and production value increasing ways to cause pain for third dimensional beings. And I think that, once you've trusted someone such as myself with that level of responsibility to the next generation why not also entrust me with that level of responsibility for the current generation involved in running the Grand Aquarium Empire network? I mean, if I'm already shaping the future, I can also help shape the present.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
But that has to be a good sign.
Now, I put the motion to the corporation, our shareholders, and our subscribers. Should Grand Trivia Master Fluval be promoted to network executive? Any objections or particular recommendations shall be noted. As of course, will Mac Beer's previous recommendation of vote. All right.
Oh, there's also a question for after this. Yes, the Great Necromancer was brought on to raise the network's ratings, but we are not a dying network.
No.
No. The network remains, as ever, strong and cruel.
Like Blue Ball. Strong and cruel. So strong. So cruel. Oh my god.
So shareholders Mac Beer 418 and Tiger Bates have voted yes.
Wonderful.
That I should get promoted.
Okay, so that's 2.
Shareholder
yes.
Duo Dab just laughed. I take that as a yes.
Okay, are all of the votes going in?
Yes, it seems so. Grand Trivia Master Fluval, the network thanks you for your time today.
Yes.
However,
what does that mean?
After
However, I'm going to get promoted.
From the interns responsible for monitoring the CPA of our subscribers, a crowd poll of our shareholders stratified by seniority, an internal referendum of the executives of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and a declaration made by the Grand Emperor Aqueon himself, I must unfortunately inform you that the board has denied your request.
Wow. I mean,
Fluval,
I guess...
You shall, however, be allowed to keep your current shows and titles. As per our regulations, please wait at least 10 Flognars before reapplying to this position.
I mean, at least I'll still get to get my hands-on experience crushing the hopes and dreams of third-dimensional beings. I can't say I'm happy with this decision. I mean, obviously you can see my intern here is being far more emotional about it as third-dimensional beings tend to be. I would never show emotion! I would never show emotion.
Your intern's meltdown and your lack of emotion have been noted.
Thank you for your time, Executive Britta.
Thank you for your time and devotion to the network. As always, we thank you for your service.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Executive Britta. I'm so sorry. All right, thank you so much, Fluval.
You know what? I think I gotta go.
Thank you.
Nope. Nope.
Fluval.
I gotta go now.
I'm sorry. The next item on the agenda today is the item that you've all been waiting for. This is truly your chance to make Aquarium Empire history. First, I would love to share with you some of the excellent shows that you can totally, for sure, 100% look forward to seeing this Flognar on the Grand Aquarium Empire Network, which despite all of its decisions and whether or not I, a lowly mortal and hard, can understand them, we can still have faith that they are creating the most sublime media in any dimension. Behold. Behold.
Hi, this is Kiesel, the station manager. There's a little bit of a technical issue going on in the back end. So, I think you just have to hold it down for a little bit, Intern Kristie. Just keep crying. You know, people love drama. People love emotion. Third dimensional beings especially love emotion. So I think that they'll be happy to just sit with this, to sit with your sadness.
You sit with the sad.
Third dimensional beings love sitting with a sadness. That's one of their hallmarks. I mean, and no one really embodies that more than the greatest artist the third dimensional humans have ever produced, Jay Leno. He always asked, "Have you heard about this?" And then sat with the emotional response people had if they'd heard about this. But
Now, Kissel, usually talking to you doesn't make me feel more angry and therefore able to harvest that anger. Usually it makes me more angry and I can harvest that and provide it to the aquarium. But what you just said makes me feel a little bit better, which makes me hate you more.
I feel a lot of emotions about that. I mean, on the one hand, I'm glad I made a third dimensional being feel a little better. But on the other hand, you hate me more. And we have to work together, and it's not good for coworkers to hate each other. It's not good for morale and operational efficiency.
I'm not so sure about that, Kiesel.
You're not?
No.
Why aren't you sure about that?
I'm kind of unsure about that. Kiesel, are you even able to bring up the new programs that?
Yeah, I can bring up one of them right now. Yeah.
One of the ones that they can for sure look forward to?
Absolutely. Here is one of the shows that you can for sure look forward to on the Grand Aquarium Empire Network. The Great British Bake Off.
The Great British Bake Off! The only show in any dimension where we bake British people.
Look at it. I think that's going to be a wonderful show.
It's going to be a really good show. You're right. My friend Intern Kelsey is running that show.
Intern Kelsey's running that, and Intern Kelsey knows what she's doing.
Oh my God, right? Oh my God.
And then we also have...
Oh my God, Dancing in the Stars! The only show in any dimension where we teach celebrities how to dance and then shoot them into stars. Oh my God, that's my favorite program. I'm so excited that they're getting another season. And then Prawn Stars. Oh my gosh, Prawn Stars. Can you even imagine Prawn Stars coming to the Grand Aquarium Empire Network? Absolutely for sure this vlognar. Stars. And of course, Cops.
Which was recently canceled by the Paramount Network and is now coming to our airwaves.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kiesel, for eventually doing your job.
I got there eventually, and I think that's what really matters.
And also for making me feel a little bit better. So thank you. Okay, so our next part of the program is the most important part of the program, and that is voting on possible new shows coming to the Grand Aquarium Empire Network. And so, to present these possible new shows, we have the intern Hivemind Neilson to present on behalf of their aquarium, the Grand Programming Director of the Grand Aquarium Empire Network. Hi, Intern Hivemind Neilson.
Hello, Intern Kristie. We are pleased to see you again.
Oh my gosh, I'm so pleased to see this one of you. Oh my God, I don't know if the rest of you know this, but I just want you to know this one thing. I just want you to know this little thing. Oh my God, you want to know something?
Yes?
You're my favorite of the hive mind.
While this body might like such things, all of the hive mind have now learned of this and are displeased.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Have you reconsidered
Kristie.
Have you reconsidered our offer to join the hive?
Oh my God, thank you so much for that offer. That's absolutely been in my inbox for a few weeks, and I just really haven't gotten a chance to look at it. But I'm definitely gonna read that as soon as I'm not super busy with fluval shows and things,
Well, when you get around to it,
an intern.
think about it. We love to have you.
Oh my God. Well, Intern Hivemind Neilson,
Yeah.
You have the first potential New Aquarium Empire show to present to the shareholders. And before that gets started, because I want to let you introduce it, I would like to reintroduce the senior financial intern of the Grand Aquarium Empire and executive Britta, here to review these potential new shows with us. Welcome back.
Thank you. It is an honor and a pleasure to get to watch television entertainment and suffering.
Very good to be back.
Oh my god, you totally do, Mitch. Oh my god. Executive Britta.
Shall we begin?
Yes, oh my god, yes. Oh my god.
Wonderful. We are pleased. We are very pleased.
Humanity is on the brink. Existence is temporary. You might find yourself soon to be erased. Consume all humans. This fall.
Yes.
As would be expected on this program and network, the first show is entitled Consume All Humans. Thoughts?
Exclusively death. I love it. What was that?
I'm so sorry. I just have to say, because I'm also bringing in our other shareholders' opinions about this particular showing. We have the question, but is it marketable? And further from the same shareholder, hey, it's Dot. What demographic is this meant for? Who's buying the ads? These are all incredible questions. Shareholder, hey, it's Dot. Oh my gosh, we're so lucky to have you as a shareholder. Like, oh my god.
I believe the show to be eminently marketable. The title is succinct, to the point, and who doesn't love consuming third-dimensional humans? As for who the demographic is meant for, if you're asking that question, then clearly you're one of the entertainment and not the audience.
Okay, that was a pretty good one.
Quite true.
That was a pretty good one. That was a pretty good one. Executive Britta. Oh my god.
I mean, who couldn't love just everyone just dying? Yes.
Consume all humans. And what a hook, too. Oh my goodness. Intern Hivemind Neilson, how has that particular trailer done with the Neilson ratings?
According to the Hivemind, it has done 100% well. For when one of us sees it, we all do. Outside of the Hivemind, well, we have not subsumed them yet, but once we do, it shall still remain 100.
Oh my gosh. I mean, with ratings like that, where can we go wrong? Mitch, what do you think as the chief financial officer about those kinds of numbers?
Oh, those numbers, they're beautiful. Perfect. They're perfect. Everyone's gonna love it. Everyone's gonna buy it. I mean, like, who wouldn't support just all humans being consumed? I mean, that's even more violent to death than explosions. It's slow and painful. And there's so many ways you can do it. Consumed by fire, by acid, by, so many beautiful violent deaths. It's top tier. Absolutely top tier.
Oh, would this be a limited series from shareholder redactyl given the finite amount of humans? Well, I would think that given our time and space technology, we would be able to go back before we consumed the humans who we had consumed previously and then just backdate the show, continually going back to before we have consumed the previous batch, correct?
Of course. And once we had consumed that timeline, we would jump to another and consume that one and another until all had been consumed across time and space.
Oh my god, I'm so glad that we answered your question, shareholder redactyl. Well, those are all very important things to keep in mind as we consider in the future voting on the new Aquarium Empire shows. But I know that you have more to show us, don't you, Intern Hivemind Neilson?
Yes, we do. The next show is entitled Sports Games.
Oh yeah, it's sports games. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here tonight to what can only be described as an incredible evening, incredible sports, the top tier sports of all of planet Earth. Look at all these athletes performing what can only be described as the most difficult task, and the most difficult games, and the most difficult sports from this entire planet. And let me tell you, we will air this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Endless sports games!
Sports games. Can you spot me 20 grand?
Oh my god, sports games! Oh my god. Oh my god, I was gonna say how nice your view is, Mitch. Oh my god.
Oh, thank you. The moon is just beautiful. We decided not to blow it up, but only because we could use it to make money.
Oh my god, so wise. So, we have sports games, and what we discussed last time were the demographics that would attract advertisers, whether it would be a limited run series. It sounds like the proposal is for all sports games all the time, constantly. Does that sound right?
I do have an issue with that. Where is the pain? Where is the suffering? As far as I am aware from my files on sports and games of human varieties, they tend only to inflict pain when absolutely necessary, which seems a little boring.
That's very true. That could have an effect on the advertisers. What do you think, Mitch?
Oh, well, there's unless people are dying, unless you have entire teams, 2 teams come in, 1 team comes out. It's just, that's, proper grammar here. But, it's just, that's how it should be. With people dying constantly. Constant death makes money. We need to see those stonks, people. Stonks.
I hear that in hockey it isn't constant death. Is that correct? I'm trying to address, of course. Hey, it's Dot, one of our excellent shareholders. We're so happy to have you as a shareholder. They do each other and have knives on their feet, but it's not constant death, is it? You've seen sports. You've seen all of these sports, correct? And Nielson, in your research.
Sports are merely games that people play when they aren't part of the hive mind. Did you see those poor, pathetic humans trying to pass a ball? That would never happen if they were part of the hive mind. Or if they were dead. The 2 possible outcomes in this universe.
I suppose it was rather pathetic. That was very entertaining.
That is true. Displays of weakness and patheticism both make one feel better about themselves and bring joy with ineptitude. For that, I believe this show has some merit.
Excellent. Well, those are all important things to consider, but I know that we have another trailer. Isn't that correct, Intern Hivemind Neilson?
Of course. There is always more if one wishes it. Do you wish it, Intern Kristie?
I wish for more trailers. Yeah.
The next
I'm
one
so
we have
excited.
is What is Happening.
Specifically trailers.
Radio Free Multiverse. There is no freedom. What is happening? Beaten sources. News media. Lost in transformation. Still in motion. Open your mattress. Sheep and wolves clothing. Internal struggle. Golden fish tank. Alpha males. Mother's womb. The last white man. Smiling at the gates. 1992. They're coming now. Be warm your soul. Bible week. Bible week. Bye bye bye.
Oh my goodness. That one got me a little excited. That looks like fun. Oh my gosh.
So much pain.
Indeed, and so confusing.
It's such a deep, delicious existential terror, which I know we've been having a little bit of trouble reaching the existential terror community. That whole demographic, isn't that right, Mitch?
Oh, absolutely. It's a very hard demographic to nail down, and even harder for a producer to reliably make. And seems like they've got a pretty good handle on it. I would greenlight that show in half a second.
Oh my goodness, so terrifying. What did you think, Intern Hivemind Neilson? It looked a lot like our upcoming show slot, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like, because you, of course, know all of the programs, because your Aquarium is the Grand Programming Director of the Aquarium Empire Network. Doesn't it not look like it would totally fill in a gap?
That's a good question. Unfortunately, I can't hear as well as I thought I could. The hive mind is breaking apart and reassembling itself. But that is okay.
That you're breaking apart? Are you breaking up? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, no, I bet that they're totally whack. Oh my god, no. You're the sweetest. They shouldn't have left you. Oh my god.
It's true.
Is that what's happening? Is that,
It seems as though the hearing has returned. I apologize. The connection from where I am is not optimal.
I say, oh my god. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Oh my god.
It is.
Oh my god, I hope your hive mind doesn't hear. Oh my god. No, I'm just so glad. I'm so glad that you can hear again. I'm so totally glad about that. And I'm so totally glad that you didn't hear how excited I was that you might have broken up with your hive mind. Okay, so do we have any more trailers?
We do. We've got one more.
Oh my god.
It is entitled, This Is Your Test.
Test. Are you prepared for your test? Did you study for your test? Do you even understand how important this test is? You might fail. You will probably fail. This is your test. Will you fail? Yes.
Oh my god. Failure, once again, hard-hitting presentations for the existential terror side of our programming. Oh my goodness. What did you think, Mitch?
Oh, I just loved it. It seemed like they're all going through some internal crisis, lots of stress, lots of pressure, and just, so much agony over whether they pass. It's great. And, you know, if they fail, they all fail and struggle with so much strife. Yes, that's where the money's at, people. I would hire in a second.
Yes, oh my god. What do you think about tests, Executive Britta?
I believe that this has a high likelihood of... Pardon. Notes need to be taken. Of triggering deep emotional repression within the minds of adults who have gone through the public school system, as this is a common trait in the modern human audience. I believe that this is an optimal show for us to put out on the network.
Oh my gosh. Intern Hivemind Neilson.
Yes.
Are you able to hear us? Are you able to provide your thoughts?
I think that failure is merely what happens when one chooses not to join the network in one form or another. If you choose not to be part of the solution, then you are destroyed by it, as each of us interns has found in our own way.
Yes, we all totally have found that out. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So those are all of our trailers, correct, Intern Hivemind Neilson?
They are all that Hydor has provided us with.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, everyone. Shareholders.
Beautiful.
Shareholders. Now is the moment you've all been waiting for. This is your chance to vote on the previous 4 potential shows coming to the network. Or were there 5? Numbers are weird.
Yes, indeed. This is why we leave numbers to the senior financial super debt consultant, Mitch. He is the only one in the Grand Aquarium Empire network who can handle such matters without all his neurons exploding.
Oh my god,
It's
right?
True. I love numbers.
So
Give me them numbers.
We just saw 5, right? We saw, this is your task.
That's correct.
We saw 4. Okay, so 2 plus 2 is equaling 4 now?
Gotcha. It does. It
Okay,
does.
I believe so.
2 plus 2 equals 4. It always
Of course.
has equaled 4.
Yes.
Okay? 2 plus 2 is
Noting.
4.
Ace.
All right, everyone. So what you're going to see is a link in the chat. Vote here on Straw Poly. Oh my god. So you're going to go to that link and you're going to put in your vote so that we can announce to you what your new shows are going to be. Oh my gosh, what is happening is winning so much. But oh my god, it looks like sports games. I don't know. I think Mitch, the weight of the advice of the only financials person who can handle these kinds of numbers really speaks to the votes of our shareholders. I think that all of our shareholders are so clever. It looks like they're sex people have voted.
Oh. And a full 57% so far. But what is happening?
Oh my god.
It's just... Which, great choice, by the way. It is just... Oh, so much existential terror.
Very interesting.
The existential terror is really coming in. It looks like we have 7 votes so far from shareholders. Is that correct?
That is correct.
From what we
Excellent.
can see, yes.
That appears to be accurate.
Excellent. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, I'm going to tabulate some votes with the help of Mitch. And we really wanted to share this process with you, shareholders, because transparency is so important to us, especially when it's skin, because then all the muscles and gore is inside and you can see it all, the things that are happening inside, happening outside. The things that are inside problems that are usually covered by skin are suddenly visible. Oh my god, it's so much fun to watch people see themselves inside. Sometimes we can watch them just with a blood clot kind of. Okay.
It is beautiful, I have to admit.
It is beautiful. So we would like to show you, all of you esteemed shareholders, your ownership in this company and how important your votes are to us. Can we get that one together, Mitch?
Oh, yes, we can. And we will have that here. As you can see, by the shares owned,
so much.
They do. Do you see this entire square? This whole square. It's your square. That is yours. Owned by you. It's a very important square because you own it. And you know how important you are, especially when you compare yourself to this square by Elon Musk, which is just about the same size. And you know how important he is.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for that graphic. Now we're going to release the results of this vote. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Friends, guess what?
What is it?
We don't actually have the votes in yet, and Grand Emperor Aqueon needs a recount behind the scenes, actually. So it might look like one show is winning for the next week or so, but then over the next couple weeks, all of the votes are going to catch up temporally, and then we'll be able to see if those shows that look like they're winning are really winning, or if other shows are actually way more popular than they are, but just had their votes suppressed for some reason.
It's giving me a lot of anxiety.
Isn't it great? Oh,
wonderful.
Do you appreciate my anxiety? It's very anxious.
Senior Financial Super Death Consultant Mitch, if you wish to feel less anxious, you can join a collective like the Hive Mind. Would you like to join the Hive Mind?
You know, that's awfully tempting, but it's very, very tempting. It's less anxiety, you say? No, not now. Not yet. Not yet.
And with those lovely presentations from all of our glorious guests, thank you so much for joining us, but I think that they can go now, especially Intern Hivemind Neilson, right, Kiesel?
It was a pleasure to see you again.
Bye. I'll totally
Goodbye.
now. Thank you all so much for joining us today, shareholders. And we promise you that no matter what we may or may not have done with your votes and whether or not that is or is not counting them, is something that you are going to discover, mostly in your hearts, but especially in your wallets. Here at the Grand Aquarium Empire Network, your entertainment home for the hatred and humiliation of human beings, we pride ourselves on not only creating the media with the highest return rate of pain and destruction among those participating in the shows, but also the greatest monetary return on our shares to you, our esteemed shareholders in all of the multiverse. I would like to end today's meeting by celebrating the greatest being that has ever created themselves. Grand Emperor Aqueon, the endless fish tank from whence all aquatic life is decanted. Grand Emperor Aqueon, without whom we would not have the Grand Aquarium Empire Network. Truth and artistic integrity would be lost in the multiverse. Can you imagine it, shareholders? Well, you don't have to, because we're here and we're so excited to be here with you. I want to thank everyone for joining us today. And we'll see you on Monday or the start of your corporate designated beginning of time measuring segment for At a Distance with Helena.
Oh my God, is he coming? Oh, what? You didn't tell me. I didn't have time to put. Okay, just keep him busy for a second, okay? Okay, yeah, okay, Grand Emperor. Oh my God, what do I do? Okay, wow, okay. Okay, yeah, okay, Grand Emperor. Oh my God, he's right outside. What? Okay, jeez, okay. Oh, Grand Emperor Aqueon, the dimensional being, thank you so much. Oh.